What's going on, everybody? This is Lamar, and this is another political short. And today we're talking about the Caren Act. What is the Caren Act? Yeah, we've heard the name Caren being thrown around. Basically, it's a privileged, entitled white woman that chooses to call 911 on black folks for no apparent reason at all. In many of these cases, they became great lesbians, if you will, great actresses on the phone, acting as though they're being attacked.
Some guy in a car, and now he's videotaping me.
Because this is unlawful.
Ma'am, he's running me over.
No, I'm not.
Ma'am, hurry, please hurry. Mike! 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 Yes, please hurry, ma'am. Ma'am, I don't know, and he's a lunatic, and he's videotaping me. Ma'am, please hurry. Mike! You're in trouble.
Hoping and knowing that that reaction is gonna encourage police to come and possibly do harm to black men, particularly. So, a gentleman in San Francisco, a legislator, has decided to propose that we criminalize that behavior. I, for one, think that's an amazing thing to do, because as of right now, there is no criminalization of that act. Essentially, there's no consequence to these women calling the police, acting as though they're being attacked when in actuality they're not being attacked. Amy Cooper, for instance, Central Park in New York. While in the park, she was asked to put her dog on a leash by a black man who was out bird watching. Go figure, who knew black folk bird watched, right? But educated man, which none of that even freaking matters, to be honest with you. But she called the police on him, and on the phone began screaming and fake crying as though she's attacking her, which is a travesty. I don't think she expected her life to make the turn that it did after doing that. She didn't think it would go viral, I'm sure. So that's the only consequence, is that when these instances are captured on camera and go viral, we see the world sees it. They sometimes lose their jobs, they lose their reputation. So that's the current consequence. That while that needs to stay, the other consequence needs to be criminalization. One California legislator went so far as to say, he actually represents Compton. He went so far as to say that it should be considered a hate crime, and I have to agree with that. It should be a hate crime, because the only reason it's being done, first of all, it's been done with the knowledge that because of my privilege, because I'm a white woman, damsel in distress, that if I do this, if I make this plea on 911, that they're going to come and they're probably going to take this black guy down to the ground. They may hurt him. They could even kill him. We've seen that time and time again, unfortunately. And they know this, which is why they play that game, which is a very dangerous game. So I, for one, am all for making it against the law and making it a hate crime for them to do that. Caren Act. What does Caren stand for? And this one is not spelled with the K, it's spelled with the C. And it's against, hold on, let me read my racially exploitative non-emergencies. That's a long name, but that's what the Caren Act stands for. That was proposed by San Francisco Supervisor Shaman Walton, African-American gentleman, on Tuesday. Caution against racially exploitative non-emergencies. So for one, I'm for it, and I hope it happens. And let's vote for that, all right? Let's get that in. This has been a political short. I'm Lamar, and